Star Jones is an attorney, author, and well-known TV personality. She is also an advocate for women's health issues and a heart disease survivor. February is American Heart Month, and that is why we are happy to have Star join us today, along with Dr. Jennifer Ramirez, to share her own heart journey. Good morning to both of you ladies, looking pretty in red.
Good morning. Go red.
I know, right? So, Star, let's start with you and tell me a little bit about your health story and why you have not only gone through this, but now it is your mission to help spread the word about heart disease, specifically for women.
Thank you, Carly. I have to tell you, it should have been a front burner issue long before I had a personal stake in the matter. Americans, heart disease is the #1 killer of all Americans. It's the #1 killer of African Americans and the #1 killer of women. And so clearly 3 for 3, it should have been something that I was focused on, but I wasn't. Like millions of American women, I thought it was an old white guy's disease, because that's all we saw when it came to heart disease. Well, that's just not true. For women, it's imperative that we pay attention to our bodies, and that's what I did. I became my own advocate. It wasn't until I started experiencing some pretty strange symptoms, or I should say some unusual symptoms. I was short of breath. I was extremely fatigued, not just that women fatigue where we're just tired after doing everything under the sun. I got intense heart palpitations. I would get lightheaded when I'd go from seated to standing, and so I went in to see the cardiologist. And after a couple of days of testing, the cardiologist diagnosed me with heart disease and said I needed to have open heart surgery in hopes of repairing my aortic valve so it would stave off the need for a heart transplant down the line.
Wow.
I was shocked, literally shocked. And it meant that I was going to have the real kind of open heart surgery where they crack your chest and your heart's going to be stopped. My heart was stopped for 22 minutes. I had to have 3 months of intense cardiac rehabilitation, after which I always say open heart surgery saved my life, but cardiac rehab gave me my life back, and I became not just a heart disease survivor, I became a heart health thriver, and that became my mission in life. Other women who are at risk for heart disease, I want them to be heart healthy, and so that's my purpose. I am 100% mission driven to bring awareness to heart health in America.
You can tell, Star. Well, and Doctor, let's hear from you. What's your take home? What do women need? What can they start doing today to make sure when you hear those statistics, it's scary, but there are some things that we can do to hopefully prevent this?
Absolutely, and Star is a good example of how you listen to your body, you know your symptoms, and take heart disease seriously. The American Heart Association would like women to know 1 in 3 of us are at risk for heart disease. Good news, 80% of heart disease is preventable with simple lifestyle changes. The AHA would like us to know a few numbers: blood pressure, total cholesterol, HDL, the good cholesterol, blood sugar, and body mass index. And this February, women can get heart checked by going to CVS Minute Clinic and getting those numbers as a baseline to know whether you're at risk for heart disease.
It seems so easy, and yet we still need to get the word out that knowledge is power, and just go in and get this checked.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you so much. Star, thank you for sharing your journey and your story. And how are you feeling today as we wrap up?
I'm feeling absolutely wonderful. I'm 100% heart healthy. I really want to encourage other women to go to cvshealth.com/GoRed so that you can find out where your local Minute Clinic is. We have 1,100 across our country. Again, it's no-cost heart health screenings every Thursday in February, including Valentine's Day. Make a date with your heart and put yourself on the path to heart health.
Ladies, thank you so much. We'll make sure and put that info on our website as well. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.